Worst parts of great games. Bioshock 2. While this follow-up to Bioshock did a lot of things right, improving the combat, improving the hacking, adding new and interesting enemies, and in general, fleshing out the world of Bioshock just a little bit more. Where it fails is the philosophy of Sophia Lamb. An extreme take on collectivist philosophy, meant to be the polar opposite of the extreme Randian philosophy presented in the first game.
Until Adam, the human animal was a slave to the gene, the inner tyrant. Lust, greed, rage, self-obsession was etched into our DNA. We were not pulling the great chain of progress, as Ryan believed, but shackled to it. But now, in theory, we can redraft the human blueprint. Serving the common interest can become as natural as breathing. The tyrant will simply go extinct. Prison, it seems, was a blessing. Ryan is now dead by his own son's hand. But far more interesting is the program of compulsion bred into his child, coded WYK. It was some manner of verbal trigger phrase, which the boy would obey as an order, unerringly. In a way, this sad thing, this half-man, had escaped the self. Highly intelligent, but devoid of so-called free will, with all its convenient blind spots. What if he had been instructed to uphold the common good? What if he were a volunteer?
White is not black, Dr. Lamb. Down is not up, and straw is not gold. Look around you. Rapture is no miracle. It is a product of reason. Impossible unless 1 and 1 are 2, and A equates to A.
And yet, alone, each man is a prisoner to bias, dream, delusion, or the pain of a phantom limb. To one man, they are as real as rain. Reality is consensus, and the people are losing faith. Take a walk, Andrew. It is raining in rapture, and you have simply chosen not to notice.
Now, Bioshock is generally about taking a philosophical view to an extreme and showing the problems therein, but it is a little hard to suspend disbelief that the same people who took up the Randian cause in the first game, who are still stuck in Rapture, are going to immediately and easily slip into the polar opposite collectivist philosophy, especially with her silly talk of reality by consensus and wanting to completely destroy the self. This is a shame because the contrast in philosophy could have been very interesting. Instead, it just comes off as silly, making this the worst part of a great game.